Coach, 312 yards by Delora. What was it that they did that was so effective against the defense?
I think what they did is he played his tail off. You got to tip your cap to him. We had him a few times, but couldn't get him to the ground. I think he kept so many plays alive, scrambling and staying on his feet and extending plays. And there's a couple of them that just 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. But that's a credit to him. He runs around when he is scrambling. He's looking to make throws, and he made them. So I thought he played a good football game, really good football game.
We didn't see Kaz Allen out there. How's he?
Yeah, Kaz was unavailable tonight. Couldn't go.
You had a bit of a slow start. How do you try to adjust for that going forward?
Yeah, I'm not worried about going forward. So it's we'll come back like we normally do. We'll watch the tape as a staff tomorrow, make the proper corrections, and then back to work on Monday. And we got 2 games left in the regular season, and that's what our sole focus and attention is when we get on Monday. We got to correct the mistakes that were made tonight, and then move on to the last home game here in the Rose Bowl.
Chip, just what were they doing defensively that was giving you guys some trouble on offense?
We moved the ball really well. I just think we got to convert and score when we get down in the red zone. The not scoring at the end of the first half there hurt us. You would have liked to get something there. Then you get in the ball at the beginning of the second half. But our goal was, and we talked about it at halftime, is we just got to try to tie this thing up, and it's going to be a 0-0 ball game from there. And then what can we do? So I thought we got on track and did some good things there in the second half.
We've been talking about the defense for a couple of weeks now. Has it just kind of caught up with you, some of the things that you were able to correct at a sufficient level?
No, I don't. I think we ran into a really good quarterback that I think our guys played with great effort. But he extended plays like nobody we've played against this year. And even I can't recall, and since we've been here, a kid that's run around like that. And I think all those big plays he made while he was running around, I think were the difference in the football game.
Zach had a huge night. Obviously did have a big drop on third down as well. How did you kind of assess his performance?
I thought Zach was a warrior and played his tail off. He always does. He gives you everything he has. His work ethic, his mindset, everything. Everything Zach brings to the table is special. So I thought Zach played really well. I don't know what his final numbers were or what he ended up with, but 182. He's a heck of a football player.
You talked about how Jaden was a quarterback that he was able to just scramble around. You guys are going to play against a quarterback next week. Caleb Williams has that ability. What do you guys have to do defensively to just fix?
Yeah, we'll do what we normally do, and that's we'll get in and watch the tape from this game and make corrections and then start practice on Monday for our next opponent. That's kind of where we are. So
you guys have done a great job of kind of avoiding quote-unquote letdowns. You won 9 straight against unranked teams. Do you feel like that you just got beat by an inspired team tonight? Is that kind of?
I don't look at it that way. I look at that we didn't make enough plays to win a football game. That's how we look at it. We don't get into the narratives of inspired, not inspired, who's ranked, who's unranked. I think everybody's really good. We knew this football team was really, really good. We talked about it all week long. I think everybody we've played down the stretch here has been a really good football team. So, and we're going to face 2 more. We're going to face 2 really good football teams coming in. So you never know in this league. I think you got to come to play every single game in this league.
How did the guys take it after the game?
Well, we met briefly after the game like we normally do and talked about that we still have 2 more games left in the regular season. And like we've said since the beginning is we'll pick our head up in December and see where we are and see if that's good enough. That's really the way we've always approached it. So whether you win or you lose on Saturday, there's a process that you go through, and then you come back on Monday and and then move on to the next opponent. And that's just how you have to do it. And I think that's how it's not novel to us. I think that's how everybody in college football handles it. So you'll figure out, and you can look back at the end of the year and do that stuff. But I think during the week is our week. So we'll go back to work on Monday and get ready, like I said, for our last home game here in the Rose Bowl.
Delora obviously had a great scrambling game. Was edge containment part of that? Part of the problem?
No, I think he scrambled in the middle, he scrambled on the edge, he scrambled on the right side, he scrambled on the left side. So, it wasn't one specific side or where he took off from. It was just, he played his tail off tonight. I think you got to tip your cap to him.
Just what went into the decision to go for it on 4th down, about 5 minutes left in the game?
Yeah, we thought we were going to make it. We thought we had a plan to make it. And then I knew if they got the ball back and kicked the field goal, it was still going to be a one-score game. So it's still going to be 6, and we still had a shot. And then we got a shot at the end. We threw the ball in the end zone. We just probably a step away from making a play and winning the football game. But we were kind of a step away on a few things tonight. Not just that one play. There are other plays where you can look at it and say, hey, we were a step away there too. So, against a good quarterback like that, I don't think you can do that. And that's kind of the end product. That's how we lost. Okay, guys. Thank you.